Hello all. Check. What is this? And 9 AMI testing. Hello test and 9 AMI.
Good evening, K6LVL. Let me get on your frequency.
I already went to yours, Skip.
Well, I'm not too far off, but hey, thanks for your email there. And you're going to be broadcasting on YouTube. That's good. We'll see how the signals are. You're not too strong yet, but it'll improve here in another 15 minutes or so. And then K6LVL.
Yeah, it's just because I didn't have the amp on. That's 100 watts. Now we're up to about legal limit here. That should probably be substantially better.
Oh, yes. That's got good almost to his units down here. So quite a difference, Alan.
Oh, very good. Yeah, it's live. We're live on the stream, so we'll see what happens with it. Test it out, and if it works out, I know I got to get a little bit more Wi-Fi signal out here because I have a separate feed. So if it works out, though, I'll take care of that situation and even run multiple cameras and really do it up kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm not getting quite the modulation I should. Obviously, some adjustment here. I'm modulating a little bit lower than I should. Let me just tweak this a bit. that's a little bit better. So, I guess it sounds okay. Well, with the cameras and all, it should be interesting. I'll see if I could watch on YouTube. Set it up with the PC in the shack. So, what prompted you to do that? Simply because you can, and you just, wanted to use some of your capabilities, I suppose. Over.
Yeah, pretty much. You're pretty much right about that. A little bit of fun, a little bit something different. But yeah, be able to watch it afterwards because it'll record it, and you can watch it afterwards too, and anytime you want. So I'll put it up there on the feed afterwards because it goes private first till I say it, and then I'll send another link out on the Swan group if anybody wants to watch the after one if they didn't get a chance because everybody's computer isn't in the shape.
But that sounds like so. Hey, go right ahead and do it, and then you record it. You can also post it on before later. You can see it in real time later on. So, yeah, a good record. I think this is not too many nets are doing this. Someone using, the group video. Video chat now, which is okay to get the show amp back. I got some capabilities, but my lighting is very poor in the shack. It's more for, focus on your equipment or channel. So, I agreed to do that. Okay, well, I look forward to seeing that. I'll put up the computer there and see what happens. Again, thanks for the email. No. And AMI, okay, 6 little green light.
Okay, very good. Yeah, no problem. Just having some fun. That's all. Kind of what it's all about. At least for me, anyways. And we'll sit back here and I'm gonna check a few things. But I'll be here. Okay. Come on.
John, I'll sort of be sitting here on frequency and see when we can touch. And if I'm not hearing, give him a call, okay? Sometime you probably will hear better. So, catch you in a little while, okay? Check down here.
All right, guys. Well, we are set with the cute 175 tonight. Benson, Arizona's early production. Static crashes tonight. There must be some thunderstorms around. Probably within 500 miles, I would say. Probably east. Transmitting from the state of Nevada. The setup is the Swan 175 with its alias, the Cute 175. It's an early model that was one of the first ones that Swan came out with, made in Benson, Arizona, for my good friend K6LK. In fine shape. A little bit of help with a Henry amplifier tonight. The microphone that I have hooked up is that matches up really nice. It's just a 620 Electro Voice. Nothing fancy about it, but it works nice on the Swan rig, high impedance. Antenna is a 1600 foot loop antenna. Yes, 1600, 1600 foot loop. We like to call the Art Bell Jr. And that's about 30 feet. So that's the setup. If you're wondering who the heck I am, my call is N9AMI. So the net will probably start at 7:30, depending. I don't know how many people will check in. It's usually not very big, anywhere from 4 to 10 people. And we'll just around everybody, and it might not necessarily be about Swan rigs. Sometimes it is. Sometimes about other ham radio related stuff. Sometimes it's about the weather. Just doesn't matter. It's pretty loose. Pretty nice group. No trouble. And you will see me riding this volume because this rig is very basic. As you notice, I have an S meter on it. That's how strong the incoming signals are. You'll be able to see what the signals are because I'll be bringing this down or bringing it up. AGC is a little odd on this older rig. You get a real strong signal, it'll blow out the speaker practically. It's so loud. But anyway, it's all set up to run, and we'll have some fun. It's probably funny enough. I'll probably take it down. Hey, you guys, jump in here. Jump in the chat. Say who you are. Say hello. That's what it's for.
green light, Santa Monica by the Bay.
Yeah, of course I'm still here, Skip. I haven't heard anybody else chime in.
Well, I'm hearing some talk back from Poland, but that's about it.
Yeah.
No, my that 6 and 7 was not too strong, but they're in there.
It'll be our luck that I decide to do this streaming thing and nobody shows up.
Oh, that could be. Maybe they'll get fussed on being heard on YouTube, over.
You never know.
Now that's true too. Okay, the chickens to the Swan at K6LGL and N9AMI. Well, there's Jay. Good evening to you, Jay. WB6MWL. The word there from the Inland Empire. K6 Little Green Light. About 85 today, maybe something like that. Very comfortable. That's good. Well, I can imagine it is cooler than cool here on the coast, so it doesn't surprise me. Okay, well, then we got 3 of us, so we got somebody to talk to besides John and myself. Did you get his email? He's going to be putting tonight's red operation on YouTube, over. What did you say about YouTube? Well, John, maybe you could tell yourself what you intend to do the RMI and WB6MWL. Swan and K6LGL.
Yeah, Jay, you're live. I've got live video and audio going on the YouTube channel. Put up a link on the Swan Groups IO for everybody, and so you're now live on the net. Over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to turn the computer on. I don't have it on here. So, very good. You're pretty good. Skip is kind of up and down a little bit, but I think as it gets darker, it'll be better, over.
Yeah, I had to switch over to the vertical to hear you.
Yeah, we're only running about 100 watts here. Cubic axle therefore, so.
Yeah, well, there's definitely QSB here tonight because you kind of faded a little bit, but I'm sure it'll get better.
Recording of that available, I suppose. No. What's the good word for Joshua for you, Dora? Cool on the coast. Yesterday, I had to my modem went out from my so I had to go to downtown office in Santa Monica. Already after dark, I had a chance to walk around a little bit there. I was scheduled to go to LA to a gathering, but didn't work out. People are supposed to go with their mind, so at least I'm here for the death. I'm not sure I would have made it back in time. Okay, though, today was the Joe, and then we'll see what happens. 3WS, that is Swan, session, K6 Little Green Light. on mine. So it's costing everybody good. So that's a good deal. Yeah, usual setup here. Corner of the basement is the Swan corner. And yeah, it was a nice day today. Went for my ride, my Saturday ride. And I went over to Mike KM6QQQ. I went over to his house. He was working on his changing capacitors. Silver ones that are metal. But definitely capacitors in there. Look like originals when he's done. That's the one that goes on the dynamotor. So you get that nice setup. And cruised old town Yucca Valley, went in that store. I've never been in before. And but it's a beautiful day. The fish is parade dry, so it's real good. I guess I'll turn it over to you, Jay. WB6 KD6BWS. KD6VWS, WB6MWI. Yeah, this should be a little better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got a loose coax connection here on this line from the cubic. I'm only getting about 20 watts out, so now I'm getting over 100 into the antenna, so very good on your ride there. Yeah, it was beautiful here, too. I don't think you got to 85 at the most, maybe not even that. So it was really nice today. So I went over to the park. They had a water conservation thing at the park, about a house here to the east. Went over there and saw some demonstrations and information. I don't have a sprinkling system, but try to do that for them. Anyway, good information. Free stuff put out by the different water agencies around here. So that's the story here. We didn't do too much else today, really. My son came over and for a little while and went over, so that's always nice. And saw them for a while. They went to a four-wheel drive show out in Pomona, Canada. The first one they've had in 2 years. They're starting things up again. So, of course, with the price of gas, who knows how much you can afford to drive things. So, I just want to go to some of the yeah, you signal absolutely, Jay. I can't find out. Granddaughter and etc. Seeing them, that's very nice. The BB6MWL and the Swan net K6LGL. Okay, I got a question for you, John. How do you address your particular broadcast? I didn't enter. I did look at the email on the desk PC. I guess I can catch it on my cell phone. But what is the easiest way to find your signal? You're not in the category of live. What would it be there? I'd be interested in hearing that. And then I'll take a look for you on YouTube. And AMI.
The easiest way is to do it from the link I sent on the email. That's going to be the easiest. You can probably do a search for Internet Gold Miner. That's kind of my name on there. And you'll be able to probably see that I'm live and just click on the live. You can try it that way too. But yeah, I usually don't go, I never do this live thing, so that's why they don't really list it, because you're kind of one of the low people on the totem pole. Over.
Okay, well, we'll try that. I'll try to put it in the search and then try that. Okay. But anyway, if I can't do it well conducting the net, I'll catch it a little bit later anyway. Because I imagine you leave it on there so we could see it. Okay. So there you go. And Ron, good to hear you. And also, let's see if we have anybody. Maybe George will show up for the Swan net. This is Skip in Santa Monica, K6LGL. K6LK? Okay, K6LK. Hello, Bill. Pretty good signal. Go ahead and take one.
Yeah, let me get John's video streaming going here.
I hear the echo.
Yeah.
You probably want to hit mute on your audio on the computer there, Bill, or else you're going to hear it back when you're transmitting.
I'm all muted. Hey, that's a nice looking radio you got there, John.
Well, it is a cute 175.
Yeah, I didn't know they made a cute 175. Is that an original radio?
Yeah, it identifies as cute.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it identified as FTDX 101 Mark 5.
It identifies as Judy's radio.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Gee, I like that triplet meter.
It's very nice. You better set it back to the boss.
Yeah. Is that an illuminated meter? So, N9 AMI, I'm looking for a radio skip. I'll talk about that next time.
Yeah, Skip, go ahead. You're the headmaster here.
Okay, let me write down Bill's call here on the list. Okay. By the way, hearing is pretty good, Bill, tonight. Okay, so that makes 5 of us. All right, so far as the list I have myself, we have John at 9 AMI, WB6MWL, Jay in the Claremont, the Demon Fire, TD6VWS, around there, and Joshua 3, and yourself, close to the San Francisco. Second for the Swan net is 6LGL. Can you come down just a little bit, frequency skip? Well, I could, but I'm hearing you and the other at that. Everywhere else, I assume my receiver's tracking me, but you're getting interference or what? Well, you're higher in frequency than everybody else. Yeah, a little bit, but just my receivers, also doesn't show that, so I may have to correct it. They have a little difference there. Okay, let me come down just a bit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's too much. Come back up just a hair. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay, fine. But as I say, I know too. Frequency, transmit frequency, course, but could be that they may not be tracking. There may need to be adjustments in about 100 cycles or so.
Static.
Okay. Anybody else with a Swan net? K6LGL. All right, well, let's go back to the top, John. While you're talking, pass it over to Jay. Jay over to our friend Ron, and Ron over to Bill there, K6LK. In the meantime, I'll see if I can find my desktop and find the YouTube signal. K6LGL.
Okay, K6LGL and 9AMI and the Swan Group. Very good. Located in northern Nevada here, and tonight we are, as everybody discussed, running live on YouTube with the SW175, otherwise known as the Cute 175. And let's see, Henry amplifier, close to legal limit, a little bit scotch under that, and into a 1600 foot loop antenna. So there you go. So yeah, you the link on the swangroups.io. Jacking around there trying to find it. Look for Internet Gold Miner. Internet Gold Miner on do a search, and you should be able to find the stream. That's about it. But if you miss out, it'll be saved, and that's that. There's live chat on there and everything. Active. There's been about 3 or 4 people on. That's it. So if it works out, maybe we'll do some more of this. Over to you, Jay. The signal's still holding up good. WB6 MWL at 9 AMI.
Okay, yeah, good to you, Bill. And from your FT101, 5. So, better not probably have the practice for you. I don't know. Hopefully when you come back. But, yeah, I'll look at it later. My computer across the road, so I'm not going to mess with it right now. But, give me something to do later. Or tomorrow, whatever. But, yeah, I'm going to have all the things on the class street. I'm going to jump going to the cubic here. So that's my power way out. So, gosh, I only got to put down 20 watts. I don't know. Something loose connection, that's something I got to look for. So, wonder how warm I got out there today. Probably not too bad. So, well, I'm not going to give you this one, too. Too much, you may want to what was in this morning, but it went off about 10 o'clock. So, over to you, Ron. WB6 VWS, WB1WL. Okay, Jay, WB6 86 VWS. Oh, Bill. Yeah, everybody's coming in good now. 10 to 20 over, so good conditions tonight. Yeah, it was mid-80s probably. Well, great riding weather for sure. And, yeah, you said the shade, it was cool. So, yeah, very, I'd say that it couldn't be any better. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, glad you had. I don't know, I think there was some areas there talking about close to 90, but yeah, mid-80s, that's beautiful temperature for sure. And, yeah, Bill, you're coming in real nice. That's the best I've heard you in a long time. Skip, man, you're stronger than I've heard you, and I don't know when, so great. You're on the vertical. And, yeah, Shay, that made a difference. From 20 to 100 watts. Put you right up there. All righty. Well, let me turn it over to Bill. K6 LK, KD6 VWS. Yeah, okay, KD6 VWS from K6 LK returning. And the group on the side there, as they say. But, yeah, great. Well, super. Everybody's coming in, and I got the magic antenna here. We did a little talk about that this time around. This is basically a long wire coming off of a triangular 40-meter one wavelength loop that's being fed by a 2-to-1 balance. So I guess it's working okay. Maybe a little more work on it, but I think I'm going to stick with this for a while. Seems to be working out quite well. Skip, I'm looking around for a Swan, a W115, and I put that out on the 40-meter swamp net today. A long shot. I don't think Herb Johnson was doing too much with 15 meters when he was in Benson, Arizona, and I think he was in the project But maybe somebody's got one of them out there. I'd certainly like to try it out if they do. And I want to say that, John, I don't know where you ever dug up that Swan 170, excuse me, the Cube 170. That's got to be a Benson issue there, being that gold-colored front plate. I'm sure it's not gold, of course, because, well, there wouldn't be any more of them around. So anyway, that radio on the, is that Central Electronics thing? Wow, they made radios big, didn't they? Anyway, back there to you, Skip, and good hearing you in there. You got a good signal, and yeah, whoever said you were off frequency, well, I mean, you were a couple of hundred cycles off, so maybe that's just, getting those oscillators to cooperate between the receiver and the transmitter. But that's all right. It's close enough for the kind of work we're doing here. But not for those guys at 71.99. Boy, they wouldn't tolerate that. No way. Anyway, back there to you, Skip. K6LGL, K6LK.
Okay, Bill. K6LK and the Swan group, K6LGL. By the way, I'm watching it on my cell phone. That's the most convenient. And I say John Matt. Now it's making a small adjustment to the dial there. K6 little green light. Oh, could be my thing a little bit. I only had it on about maybe 25 minutes. Well, more than that, probably about 45 minutes now. Fast. So I'm hearing some audio, but I got it turned way down. So it's really easy, It looks pretty good on the cell phone. I got pretty darn good resolution on that. And John, any chance of seeing your face there sometime? I'm really a handsome young man, so maybe you don't mind being seen. So, okay. There it is. But especially as part of your role report. Thank you. All right. So, I think it'll work out. That'll be interesting to see the recording of that. All righty. Let's see if anybody else shows up. I wonder if Paul is around. Paul, are you around? K2LN2? Or anybody else for the Swan that's K6LGL?
That's not KG4HH.
Yeah, you got a delay there, about 5 seconds or so? Maybe 6. I don't know. You may tell me that there is a delay. Okay. No, nothing hurt. So, let's go back to the top of the list. Pretty good signal there. You get nice high resolution cameras. By the way, the transmitter looks good in the power supply next to it also. Yeah, it's certainly not as big as the 500 series, that's for sure. So, little thing. And what are you using for an amplifier? So over to you to John, and then over to Jerry, and Ron over to Bill. And please pause between just in case somebody shows up a little late. And now there am I. And the actors group, K6LGL. It's like, and there's George. Hey, why don't you take a quick one before we go back to the top? Good evening, George.
Yeah, okay, Skip, thank you. I'll just say hi to everybody. I just walked in the door and got back from a men's retreat out of the hills around San Diego and dead tired, but I just drove in, walked in, turned on the radio to see if anybody was on the Swan net. Anyway, just wanted to say hello. So, back to you, Skip. But I'll go back to you and listen for a few minutes. Dead tired. After this, we're going to go in and probably hit the hay. 76 white.
Sounds like you had a busy day there, George. Thank you for showing up. And by the way, John search it on YouTube there. So you will be also, your voice will be heard. All right, over to you, John. So how's things working out? From what I heard on my little cell phone, I could recognize my voice, but the speakers on the cell phone are not very good, but it's happy. I don't have to, go to the other side of the room where the DC is. Hi, K6LGL.
Okay, K6LGL N9AMI. Very good. Well, yeah, you'll have a little bit of a delay, and it's kind of not like you probably don't want to treat it that way, just the internet delay, and so that's that. I did pull off the little cute thing because I was a little worried. I had a little piece of Scotch tape, but I was a little worried, being an old rig from 1963, that I pull off the SW on there. So I figure I better pull that thing off of there. But anyway, no, everybody coming in, good signals tonight. And I'll pull back the camera a little bit for some views after I'm done here, but I got to put the mic down, and I don't have a super long USB, so I kind of got to be careful there, or else I'll disconnect it. And then you'll see the amp and a couple other things in the shack here. The amp is the Henry 3K Classic X Mark II, a single 3CX 1200A7, and we're working about legal, a little bit less, so it drives it pretty good. W175 is running about 130 watts on peaks, looks like, so it's doing what it's supposed to, and it tuned up really nice, and the PA. And it was fine, so I didn't mess with it at all. I really don't tune around the band too much, and really, as the manual says, you don't have to mess with the PA and the load. You just gotta, once that's set, you leave it for the whole 80 meters, and you just tune the exciter dial and to your full output, and you're good to go. So, thank you, Bill. Don't ever have to mess with it. Anyways. Let's see, and that's it. And a hello to, I'm going to send it down to Jay. WB6MWL at 9 AMI.
At 9 AMI, WB6MWL, very fine. Yeah, those simple banders were simple rigs. That was very nice. They're tuned for the band and pretty much leave it alone. That's it. And I had heard, Bill, that they only made 25. Swan 115. Now, whether that's or not, I don't know, but that was the award. I don't know if they didn't go over or they just didn't pursue that because they had so many of the 20, 40, and 75 meter versions. So, yeah, that's the number. So there was not too many made. So, I don't know how many sucked out there, of course. So, you never know. Somebody could have one stuck in the closet or in the garage somewhere. You never know. So, yeah, good evening, George. I'm sure you're tired there. So, I'll see if it's going to get back up to you. So,
Okay, WB6MWL, Swan Group, K6VWS. Hello, George. Glad you made it in there. Hear you before you head off to the island. So, yeah. So, I guess that's on YouTube. That's goldminer.com or internet goldminer on YouTube, I guess. And my computer's upstairs and across the room, so we had no access to it down here, so I'd have to check it out when I get up there. The signals from everybody sounded good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that W175. Never, there's a few stores that I'm not familiar with, so that's one of them.
Yeah, okay, Ron. Ron, where are you located? Over.
I'm in Joshua Tree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're down by Landscatter there. All right, very good. KD6VWS, K6LK, returning with the group. Yeah, well, very good. Yeah, the Swan 175. All those mono banders, as Jay said, were very simple radios, very straightforward. I would for Swan when they tried the multiband, and that's when the neutralization problem started up. Of course, on 75 and 40, you're not going to have a big neutralization issue, but you go to 20, and things get a little bit weird, and then you go to 15, and it's just totally out of control. And you really don't want a sweep tube in oscillation, in parasitic oscillation. That is not a good thing. And with those mobiles in those days, it was pretty easy to get a mill. I don't know how things are being run. I believe it or not, I ran a Swan 240 mobile, and I wonder how I got away with that. But the 240s that people don't realize is that the driver has to be neutralized along with the PA. So a lot of people have crashed out their 240s because they didn't realize that. The other thing that's a problem is you've got to get a very early manual on the 240 in order to even begin to do something with that crystal filter. Because after 40 or I don't trust those 243 crystals in a 4-pole filter to have not drifted. Some are okay, but the majority of them, I would say there's a problem there. Now, regarding the 115, Jay, that is a rare radio, hard to find, and I'm sure there's probably under 25 or under of them. And I don't think it was a very good mode to operate during the day, mobile. Everybody was in a net, or they knew. So 75 and 40 would be the choice, but the DX bands like 15 or 20, you're not going to hear very many people there. Although for a mobile, I imagine it would be a good choice radio to run mobile if you like that kind of operation. Anyway, so I guess all I've got for tonight. If anybody is interested in 350, you might want to get a hold of me because I've got one here that's taking up storage space. The guy that said he wanted it didn't want it, but who knows? I just can't have it stored out in the shed. It's taking up too much space. So there you go. So if you're looking for a 350, boy, I'll tell you, what a radio that is to neutralize. K6LGL. Go ahead and pick it up there, Skip.
Okay. And the Swan group, K6 green light, and the Monica. Yeah, the 115 series, the last I think have been made, and I think it's pretty close to it. Probably somewhere in the 20s, maybe even a little less, but certainly no more than that. And having survived maybe some Swan collectors, who's the guy who does this on the internet, has you know him, who was has a Swan. He's a Swan aficionado. It would be a good source. And because he has tracked down some of the rare radios. So, and as far as the 240, well, not all build stable. The later models took compressors with the shorter pins and so on. Shorter leads for they have a HF and V characteristic. So once you get to those, the big problem is that the sockets, the 910 breaks down, and they can't really handle voltage. Not that. It's just my electric was not very good. So, and then of course it varies. LQ6 made for Zenith that looks made in a 6146B. I mean, the big circuit that, and from what I could see, visual lead made too. Now, LQ6 is, is one of the later tubes, and it can handle it a little bit better plate dissipation, perhaps maybe it's stable. But the ones that were used to neutralize the driver also. Alrighty, let's do sort of the final round. And hey, thank you for that. You showed us your shack very briefly, your equipment. So on the far left side, the BC610, and looks like there's a hammer one. I don't know whether it's J or JX. There's a whole bunch of other good, a BC312 or whatever that was, and then so thank you for putting us on YouTube, John. So let's do the 73 round for those of you that. And I know George is kind of tired, so hey, it won't take long, George. So, over to you there, John. Oh, wait a minute, no. Actually, I should turn it over to George. We should be skipping over him. He was asked the K6. I'm sort of daydreaming myself. So over to John. I'm sorry. That's the problem when you only have a 10 megabyte capability between the ears there, and you can only recall 5. So that's the problem. W6YEC, K6LBL.
Yeah, okay, Skip, no problem at all. Yeah, I was just sitting here, sitting back enjoying. I went on YouTube. I found you. Thanks for the link there, John. Everybody on delay, of course. And backed it up and was able to hear my pretty good coming into Silver Spring. So thanks for that. That was fun. I'm glad I tuned in to get the experience of that. Anyway, and everybody sounded good, Ron. I heard you in there, Bill. You had a very good Jay. Nice signal. Everybody had a wonderful signal down there. And Skip here hit me hard. And yes, I talked to Phil on the way home on 220 for a few minutes. I think he had company. Phil missed out there. I don't know if he checked in, but I think he did because he had company show up. Anyway, yeah, you're absolutely right. I am tired, so you can hear everybody's voices. I'll run the AMI net on Monday night, and then let's see. I don't know if I'll have time. Maybe I'll have time to get on vintage and Wednesday. I don't know. But I believe it's Thursday. Thursday night I fly and then down to Florida and then over to Cuba to where the hurricane came through, and going to be spending. Let's see, we'll be over there if everything works out for about 12 days, and then back here home. So that's the plan. I'll be talking to you guys for a while, probably. 7-3 to 1 and all. And over to you, John. N9, AMI. Congratulations. I'm looking at 175, by the way. W6.
This will be the final, because you guys want to get me on camera. There we go. The lighting's not going to be as good, but there we go. Okay, so on camera, it was kind of fun with a little test out, and we'll see what happens. But I can add multiple cameras and do all kinds of stuff with this. And I panned around in here to show it. I just realized, I probably should have cleaned up the place a little bit. But hey, I guess it's a true ham shack. So there you go. It's not the prettiest place, but it works pretty good, and you got all the toys. And yeah, Skip, that's not a 312, it's a 348. And I think what else you saw over there was an SP600, the 348 and the 388. They're all linked up to the BC610, so I can choose which one I want to use. So there you go. But that's it. I'll make it short, and well, not that short. And everybody, good signals tonight. Thanks for chiming in, and I think the video kind of be fun. and we'll go from there and see what happens. Down to you, Jay, and 73 to everybody. WB6MWL and 9AMI.
Okay, John, very good. M9AMI, WB6MWL. Yeah, we'll take a look at that later. I'm kind of like Ron, my computer's across the room here, so it's not very convenient. So I don't usually turn it on when I'm on the air, but it gives me something to look at later. And yeah, the rest up there, George, and go to hit the hay early. Probably had a busy day there. And Dino Phil was company there. I didn't, was he in here? I don't think he was in here on the drink net either. I didn't hear him on the drink net. I don't think he, maybe he had something going Thursday night. So, I'll say 73. Good to hear everybody. And we'll look for you all down the road, as they say. And, I don't know about, that was the first Swan that I heard was. So, but maybe they are all two. Who knows? So, over to you, Ron. KD6VWS, WB6MWL, 73.
All right, Jay, WB6MWL, KD6VWS. And, speaking of, got this thing working. I blew it up in finals, trying to turn up on 10 meters. I said, well, I won't do that again. Should be a 75-meter radio. And, everybody's coming in good bet. And glad you showed up there, George. And, it's great. Bill, as good as you were, communist. The best I ever heard you. Man, you were right here in the room. We'll have to check out that what you got there, John. So I'll save my 73 and send it over to Bill. K6LK, KD6VS.
Yeah, okay, Ron. Thanks for the nice report there, KD6 VWS K6LK. I think I'm going to stick with this antenna, Ron. It's working out a lot better than I thought it would. Of course, I took the empirical. Know too much about modeling antennas. In fact, I really don't want to know about them, to be honest with you, because it's just too much. It's too much to do in this quote hobby that we're involved in. I just don't have enough time in the day to learn it. All the sleep that part of it alone. The SW115. I'm gonna try. I think I should. That's something like QTH. See if somebody pops up. It's getting to be a situation where when these radios get 40 or 50 years old, they just disappear. A lot of people get tired of them. Like that Cute 175. I'm sure people have gone. They probably the 240 and the on it went. I had radio on that particular Cute 175, but I've had other Swans that looks like people were doing oil changes in their garages. Happened to be near the oil change because, it's just impossible. And I imagine George knows a little bit about restoration. Seen a few things in his time. George, I thought you were in, but I guess that's not happening until next week. No, maybe you're going to run into some conditions. I'm sure you'll be able to handle them, but wow. You're going to Cuba after that hurricane went through, or Florida. Good luck on that one. But anyway, you're going to see a lot of stuff probably. So over there to you, Skip, and I'll say my 73 to the group, and thank you for letting me in here with this is a video I'm on tonight is the ICOM 9100 that it identifies as a FTDX 101. There you go. Anyway, over to you, Skip. K6LGL. K6L.
Okay, Bill. Yeah. Just turning it over right now with that nice delay. What is it? 5-7 seconds there. Okay. K6LK and all the others K6LZL. Well, the 115 is, remember, it has all the advantages of the receivers that Herb Johnson and his engineers designed a basically single conversion. The advantages, to deal with the after effects and all the instabilities of frequency multiplication. But at the same time, you have to have good filtering and good isolation, and a fantastic mixer action. So, it's a trade-off. But I think overall, by the time he came out, it was a 500, 600, 700. He optimized those circuits quite well. And not to mention they taught something else. So the single conversion transceiver probably Herb Johnson, one of those that probably made the most of it. So it was interesting. And also was the first to use some of the new sweep tubes. So, innovation didn't hurt. He did make a little money and then lost his shirt on some of the advanced designs that were hard to produce. Alrighty. Up and supporting the net. And wait, I do want to turn it over to George because he wants to pick it up. Any final. George, I guess you're still here from you for a couple of days before you leave there. And good luck. Things are pretty rough in Cuba, so I hope you survive and get safe. Back over to you, and then we'll say 73 to everybody. K6LGL.
I think he's fine, Skip.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I still hear myself talking there on that through the delay. Okay, John, it was an interesting experiment. And thank you for doing it. And I guess there will be pictures available there, so we can listen to ourselves. And I'll put on the better speaker system. I have almost a high-tech speaker. See. By the way, what do you think about Windows? Or do you think we should convert to 10? I don't think this is the problem. But I'm running Windows 10 on my little laptop. And that's the so-called professional version. You're one of the better versions of Windows. What do you think? That's a
Yeah, Skip, well, if you're with it and didn't upgrade, so, if there's nothing wrong, then just stick with it. I have one computer left here that's on 7. Everything else is 10. But I don't have problems with any of them as far as operating system goes. But I'm going to leave the 7 as a 7, and there's nothing wrong with that. Over.
Well, the problem, is no longer supported, so some problems that will be entered, due to all kinds of bugs and whatnot. Microsoft can't fix that anymore. But the part's running fairly well. And I have my own disk and my own version, so it's not loaded down, from Microsoft. It was on the disk and one of the later disks. But I'm pretty happy with Windows 10, but Windows 11, unless you got the special drivers or the special capability in your computer, it's just not compatible with older models. So playing games with it. 73. Thanks for your comments. And there am I. 6LGL. Sorry that Kevin didn't make it.
Quick question.
Go.
Yes, this is Kilo India 6 Delta Bravo, November. And just checking my oscillator for a minute. The frequency You're on, does it end in .20 or .10?
No idea. It's all analog here.
I don't know what frequency. Hello, India 6 Delta Bravo, November. Thanks for letting me in.
Well, you're welcome, but we're fairly close to 95, but not exactly on it.
Yeah, I am 3895.1 on the cubic here.
Okay, so there you go. Alrighty. Yeah, you happen to. This is the Swan that most of us running tube equipment, you know, and they have the precision oscillators with the, EXO type and then all the other features that the newer transceivers have. Okay, 73s, everybody. Take care. And John, again, thanks for an interesting experiment there on YouTube. Okay, sit down, Joe.
Okay, guys. Yep, that'll be it. And it was fun, and the video should be just fun to watch. And definitely an experiment. So I'm going to hit the end button and hit the end button here, 73 to everybody, and 73 to everybody on the video there. Talk to you later.
Yeah, success ID for audio check. Well, you're loud and clear here, Steve. How did you sound to you?